Our text this morning was read in your hearing. It comes from 2 Timothy chapter 2. And I am only going to read verses 3 and 4 for you. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3 reads as thus in the New King James Version. You therefore must endure hardship as a good soldier of Jesus Christ. No one engaged in warfare entangles himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who enlisted him as a soldier. There are just two words and two phrases in there that I just want to highlight for you. For in the New Revised Standard Version, it does not say endure hardship, but it says to endure suffering. And where it says the affairs of this life, it just changes it slightly to say the affairs of everyday life. Those are some really important facets of what we will try to preach and teach today. I would that you pray with me for just a few minutes behind the topic of a good soldier. Look at your neighbor and say, a good soldier. See, all of us have an idea of what a good soldier looks like. Many members of First Baptist have indeed themselves donned the uniform of a soldier at some point in their lives, and all of you, I'm certain, were good soldiers. But I stopped by today to let you know that Uncle Sam is not the only one looking for a good soldier. You see, there are a lot of sisters in the house today who are looking for a good soldier. There are a lot of young brothers out there with no role model who are looking for a good soldier. There are a lot of young sisters growing up. They're hanging out with zeros because they can't find any heroes, and they're looking for a good soldier. You see, too many young sisters are growing up when Daddy, when they can sing that song, Papa was a rolling stone, and wherever he laid his hat was his home. She's looking for a good soldier. She had nobody to show her all of her great qualities, to show her how she should be treated. So she grabs on to whatever she thought she could get her hands on to. It might not be good for her, but she made a mistake looking for a good soldier. And that's a good thing for brothers to know. See, for part of the reason that sisters have grown more and more independent lies at the core of their inability, their difficulty in finding a good soldier. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Too many sisters have resorted to the erroneous fallacy that they don't need a man. Never realizing that being unable to find a good man is not the same thing as needing a good man. See, just because your favorite restaurant is closed today doesn't mean that you're no longer hungry. You see, I dropped something on you right there early in the sermon, and you almost missed it. Too many sisters curling up at night with their degrees and their business cards with their big fancy job titles on it. But I want you to know, brothers, that they cannot provide sufficient warmth when there's a polar vortex pushing down. A degree just can't keep them warm like a good soldier can. You see, we can't blame the sisters, though, brothers, for seeking other ways to warm their cold bodies and feel the cockles of their heart, because there just aren't enough good soldiers. But I came with good news today, brothers. Sisters, Bloodsaw came with some good news today. You see, I happen to believe there are a bunch of good soldiers out there. You see, they're good soldiers out there, and they're ready for active duty. But the problem is somehow they've gotten it twisted. An unkind history unkind treatment has blinded too many black men of the fact that they are good soldiers.